I'm back! Yeah, it turns out I'm not dead. Just a little joke I decided to make. So today we are back with The Sims. So I wanted to immediately get a build because it is late tonight. It is actually literally 7:52 p.m. on a Thursday night. So I really didn't have time to record this. So I had to do something fast. And I immediately thought of something I built before but never built on the channel, which is a watchtower. Now this is going to be built in the werewolves world of Moonwood Mill because I think it's the perfect place for it. Let's get straight into it. So the thing we have to do is, so for a fire watchtower, the way I do it is that you need you need the bathroom just to be there, and then you kind of need a wide enough area inside that's like, it has to be the same length on all sides. So like this, for example, this is the right size about it. So the next thing you have to do is you have to kind of build a watchtower platform going around this building. So that way, so that way we get our basic floor plan. So now here comes the fun part. We need to be able to basically take this and put it on multiple beams. So first off, I need to figure out how high I want this. So if I go, let's see here. So the hard part's going to be building the floor. So the way I could do it, there's one way I can do it. I can basically take this, okay, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how the best way I could do this. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm miscounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 10 by 9. Or is it a 10 by 10? Let me check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's a 10 by 10. So now we know that. So we're going to take that. We're going to make our 10 by 10. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we're going to move this over somewhere else just so when we get to that point, we'll do it. So the way I'm going to make this work, or at least how I can, why is it doing that? Is we're going to build a roof on top of this one, and we're going to copy this, bring it up here, and delete. Then we're going to do the same thing, like we're going to repeat that multiple times until it's just high enough to what we want. So that's what it's going to look like. That's how high it needs to be in order for this to work. So the next thing is we've got to build the roof on this. It's going to be like one out from the ledge, because it needs to have that point in the middle, because that's what part of a fire tower is. Okay, and then we should bring the trim out. Keep the trim where it is because that looks good. So next up is getting the beams in. So the beams are kind of hard because, so the way I am going to do it is I'm going to take these werewolf beams, which I don't know what color I should use, but I need to raise them just high enough so we can determine where these spots are. So the hard part is also the stairs. The stairs, though, will work. It just requires a little bit of messing around to find the right spot. So it's really interesting to try, but it also has a really good payout. So let me quickly just add in a few more touches just to make sure we have everything there. That looks pretty good so far. It's a little fat, I'm going to be honest, but it still has that vibe that we're looking for. So for stairs wise, we're going to use these base game stairs because these base game stairs have exactly the color we are looking for. So the hard part about it, obviously, is getting these stairs to reach the area we want. So how we're going to do this is I'm also going to make some small additions like so. We're going to build ceiling. I'll put that column back. Oh, looky there. We got, that will help. Okay, so the only issue is I don't know how to reach down there and delete that floor, remove floor. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So that stair will reach there, and then we'll be able to copy the stairs. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to click on the stairs. So this is gonna be a little difficult to like get it into the right position, because obviously, like, I think I have to extend this out a little bit, then I can shrink it back down once we get it in the right spot. So if it can be right there. There we go. The only problem I have is that I don't like how this doesn't like connect. So that's a little bit of an issue. So what I can do to fix that is I think I can move these stairs over by 1. So let me move that over by 1. Let's move this over by 1. There, that'll fix that stair issue. And then we just bring this back over. There, now you have a way to get in there. It looks a little odd, I will admit, but I honestly think it's going to be beneficial in the end because I think it looks nice. Now, I do have an interesting question. That I'm wondering if I can use this to maybe make some beams, because I'm always improving on this build idea. I'm still nervous because it is my first time building a build like this. Like I've never built one of my builds like this before on camera. Can't place boundary outside. Oh, that's fine. I was wondering what that was yelling at me about. So I'm thinking we just extend this across. That boundary is not outside the lot. I'm trying to click there. There we go. I just want to, so the reason why I'm doing this is because it needs to look like it's supported. Like it's not going to just topple over in the wind. So I think that's a good way to add some supports to the building and add that extra detail. So then the wood gets placed in. Then the tower also needs to be made of wood. Now let me know, for this, I will only be using werewolves and also base game. Because again, I want you guys to be able to download this build, as this is one of my favorite things to build for the werewolves world, simply because it has the kind of stuff you're looking for. There we go. See, that I like the way that looks. It like has the right amount of interesting color and detail to like make it look like a real fire watchtower. Now, obviously, if I can make this house a starter, it would be a pretty cool starter, obviously. But if I can't, well, you'll still have a pretty cool house to work with in The Sims. And honestly, I think you guys will really enjoy this house because it's a very interesting idea. Now, it can't be built as tall as I would want it in real life, but it can be built to a scale where it makes sense. All right. So now, as a matter of fact of actually building the interior. So we need to have a door that kind of, we need to have a door. Sorry. It's a little funny the way I said that. We need to have a door, and I kind of would love it if this door could like match some of the other wood tones. So this door will enter into the house. I think I might see if I could put a small fireplace here. If I can't, that's no problem. If I can, awesome, obviously. But if I can't, it's no issue. So I need to be able to see in here. So for fire watchtowers, what I have seen, specifically, I'm going based off the what is it? I'm going based off a little game called Fears to Fathom. They had a level that took place on a fire watchtower. So my job that I'm doing is I'm trying to replicate that watchtower here. Because again, it was a really cool level. It was an interesting story too. Like oh boy, I need to see this in the sunlight. Let me bring this over here. Okay, so that's the color of that. Yeah, I hope SimSim fixes this glitch with this window. This window has been having a glitchiness recently. Okay. Wow, I forgot. They added a ton of new colors to this door. Okay, there we go. Now the window, I think that's the right one, is we would have to use this one and turn my F5 key and turn on move objects so I can put this in the right spot. There we go. The only place, obviously, some of these windows won't be in is the bathroom because it's a bathroom. Now, this is probably going to be the most expensive thing that the house is going to get is obviously all these windows. But that is the whole point. It's supposed to have multiple ways that the person... Now, typically, there wouldn't be a bathroom in a fire watchtower. At least according to the game, there wouldn't be. It would be on the ground. But I like the idea of a tower that has a bathroom in it. That way, if the person has to, they can just easy access. We'll also use that stone in there. But yeah, it's a pretty simple design. I do want to use some like nice wallpaper in here to like make sure it feels like a fire watch tower. Like the whole point of this is it's supposed to be like an old place for so Moonwood Mill clearly was an old sawmill. So I would imagine if it were real, there would be a fire watch tower and somebody be operating it 24/7 because this is a place where a lot of wood is. And well, knowing everything Sims, people don't really want to take a chance. So I'm thinking, oh wait, I can't continue. And you're probably wondering why. There's no door to the bathroom. Look at me being stupid. The problem is I can't really see. I think this color matches. There we go. We needed a door to the bathroom. Okay. Now comes the interesting part, the furnishings. So we do have a base game mini fridge, so that helps us out. And it's the cheapest one in the market, so it's a little bit of like an extra kick. Like it helps you out. I feel like I want to use these cabinets in here because I feel like these feel a little bit more like you would find them in. Because I feel like there would be a cooking area. It would be small, but there would be a cooking area. Now, obviously, there's a lack of room for overhead cabinets, so it'd probably be more using like the space maximizing the space that you have. So I feel like there would be some shelving. And it kind of be like attached to the window. So it like makes a little spot for it. Oh, put a shelf in the wrong spot. So something else I want to do is I kind of want to use some of the old looking stuff, like kind of like this little cooker pot, this knife rack, and just really make this place feel really vibey. My bird's shouting in the living room. It's no issue. Oh my gosh, I almost thought I saw a spider in my room, and I'm like, ugh. Well, it is Halloween. You know what? Let's put some wood underneath the door. Oh, can we fit this here? Oh, that'd be really. That's actually really cool to have that right there. That's actually a really good idea. I'm happy I thought of that. Can we put TV on the counter? I'm still so shocked that the Sims team has not made an ability to put TVs on counters. Like, you think that would be the one spot you would have it. So next up, we need the bed. We need like a nice cozy bed. I'm thinking of something with like I want something with like this pattern, but I don't want it to be brown because it blends into the rest of the room. Let's see if we can find a good color. Oh, this one's good. I don't hate that. What if we were to sneak in a shoe rack below this? Like, we have obviously. Okay, I have an idea. Let's sneak in a shoe rack down here. Then right next to it, we'll have some firewood that your sim collects. That'll keep the house warm. I think that's a great idea. I also throw in a microwave because it feels like a sim. If you're gonna live out in a house like this, probably gonna want that microwave. Want some sort of modern convenience. It's a very interesting styled home. Like, just thinking, I could just imagine this would be both cool and terrifying to me because one, I feel like it'd be awesome to live in a fire tower. I mean, it's a fire tower. Come on, it's cool. But I think it'd also be terrifying to me because you're kind of far away from everybody. It's kind of quiet. I mean, it's a little freak. But I feel like it might be fun. So what if we were to put a dresser right there? Then we could throw another plant up there. Oh wait, and then there we go. Look at me being smart, hooking up the TV that way. That is epic. And we can put like a little poster on the wall to make it feel like it's a home. Now the other thing I'm gonna need is some lights to help make sure we illuminate this place. Oh, garbage can. What's this? Life event activities? Hey, the Sims team added an entire new category called Life Event Activities. Huh. So would that mean, let me check. So if I were to remove my filters here, okay, so there's stuff for family reunions, there's stuff for parties, like holiday parties. Graduation has stuff in here. It has the baby, it has like the baby shower stuff, prom, weddings. My guess is this is also where the funeral stuff will go. Well, I didn't know about that. That's nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, so I feel like the bathroom would have some more paneling on the walls rather than just a regular old bathroom. So I think maybe we could try something like this for the bathroom. Maybe an all wood bathroom. Anybody? I think it's bad. I don't think it's a bad idea. Okay, we need to throw a shower in there. There needs to be a sink of some sort because they need to be able to wash their hands. And then we're gonna need a toilet, which I'm going for the cheap toilet because we don't need to get crazy. We're not doing that today. Because like I said, if I can get this to be a starter, I'm gonna try because this is a very interesting house. And I kind of like the idea of a werewolf living out here, either with a wife or husband, or even by themselves. Because I feel like that's the vibes I get from this place. It's kind of like isolated. You can even make the story be that the old fire tower watcher was a werewolf. Oh, I forgot a kitchen sink. We can use this sink. Then we use this garbage bin. There we go. Nice little cabin for a nice little place for your Sims to hang out. Now downstairs wise, we're gonna need different things. We're gonna need a mailbox first off, which I will go with the werewolves mailbox because, well, it's cool. I like it. Werewolves are my favorite occult. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's a reason my other channel, Garrwolf, is called Garrwolf because it is a werewolf husky. I'm actually writing a book about all this. Cringy or not, I think it's fun. Alright, so the big thing we want to figure out is how we can fill up some of this space. So first off, I feel like some trees are in order. We do live in the forest after, like, Moonwood Mill isn't a foresty area in the first place. So we do need some, like, way to make sure this place feels kind of isolated in the forest. There we go. And we can add some like plants underneath here to make this feel a little more like it's in the woods. So I think we can add some of these like wild looking flowers. And I remember there being some grass that's like supposed to be like kind of like just randomly tall grass. So we can just put that kind of spread that out, kind of make it feel full. Yeah, there we go. Just fill her in. We have plenty of money and this stuff's only 20 simoleons. There we go. Makes it feel very wild. Very, like, very different. So what if we were to add like a small paved area right here, which normally I think the park ranger would park their vehicle right here. But this can instead be like a little hangout spot for the werewolves. So we have some money. Let's see what we can put around here. I want to get a telescope up here. Just for story purposes. Also get a little chimney on the fire watch tower so that way, like, you know how the fire watchman is staying warm at night. We'll have it. So a lot of things about werewolves is they like to grow their own food. So we're going to have a little garden area. I think that's appropriate. Should I include a pea bush? Let's include a secret pea bush. Let's just put that up against the pillar right here, and then we'll cover it up with some other plants. Like, we'll just cover that up with some other plants to make it look a little bit like it's not sitting there in the open. You're welcome for the pea bush. Come on, I've never used a pea bush in Sims 4, believe it or not, so I feel like it's just a fun thing to have. What do we have for outdoor lighting? There we go. Add some outdoor lighting to help with that. So what else can we do? Because we have a little bit of money left. We have 30,000. We have 3,000 simoleons left. So I'm able to add a few more things that could make this feel really cool. Let's see if I can take a look around. See if I can find anything interesting. Ooh, I'm gonna add some effects. I really wish I can get like a lamppost here. Ooh, this outdoor wall light is like perfect for upstairs. I think that'd be a good spot to have it. Yeah, I think we've done it. I think there's a few more things we can add. So let me do some final touches and I'll be right back. I think we're good, guys. There it is, our fire watchtower. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of unique in its own way. So I will be uploading this to my page so you guys can have it. So let me quickly save this. The ceilings are not painted. And those ceilings do not look good not painted. Let me quickly fix that. That costs a lot of money, but it'll be worth it. There, that looks better. It looked very white on the bottom. Okay, let me go ahead and give this a snazzy little description. But yeah, there we go. It's up on my page, garrcall. You can see it right there, so you guys can check it out. But yeah, I really am happy how this turned out. So thank you guys for watching. It was really fun getting to do this. I'm happy I'm back making the videos. So please like the channel so more people can see this, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. We have a lot of fun here. If you want to see some other videos by me, head over to my main channel, garrwolf, where I both do regular gameplay videos and also stream every weekend. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!